What's going on, guys? This is Ryzen Wolf here, and I'm here to give you guys a little Black Ops 3 gameplay. Now, today's a different topic. It's not really smacking sweaties or my stories of my daily life that goes on every day or story time. Nothing like that. This is just a little switch up videos, and the topic for today's commentary is WWE / sports entertainment / wrestling, aka Daniel Bryan, which is the wrestler I'm gonna bring up. Now, as you guys notice, I didn't say Rye. Cool, 96. Because that, as you can see right now, it kind of irritates like my throat like every now and then. So I just kind of ease it up in a few of my videos. So maybe next time it'll be like a normal little intro, but for now it's just gonna be a little something light. Not really a sports channel or a sports entertainment channel to be making wrestling and stuff or boxing things, but I am a gaming channel, so I don't know if this video belongs on my channel or not, but I still really have to make this commentary for this guy that I really like in WWE by the name of Daniel Bryan. Now what I want to know, oh excuse me, I want to know, have you guys ever watched wrestling, or have you used to watch it like back in his prime before he stopped, or do you still watch it to this day? I know for a fact like wrestling was in its prime around the early 2000s, and that's when I started watching it in its prime, like from 2001 to 2005. That's like when it was more fun to watch compared to now. And then I stopped watching in 06 or early 05, and then I started really getting into it back in 2010 because of one dude by the name of Daniel Bryan. Like, this guy was very energetic, very charismatic. You know, he's kind of funny at times. He's good in the ring, you know, tough. He's very talented. You know, and for just a small guy, for like 5'8", I'm somewhere around the 5'6" section, but like this dude was taller, obviously. But like this dude was an inspiration. You know, he became one of the first split champions, like to have two championships like that, like the World Heavyweight Championship. I think it was the Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship at the same time before like they split the titles and stuff. And you know, he made history, and for just a small guy, like, he didn't back down for anybody. But unfortunately, doing what you love comes with repercussions. It comes with injuries and like life-threatening injuries that could affect your career and could affect your like your mental state. So like this dude was forced to retire from the WWE. Basically, he was forced to retire because, you know, if he would have kept it up any much longer, it would have been a wrap for his career, and as well for his state of mind, it would have been gone. Because, like, despite what people say, you might say WWE is fake, but it's not really. The storylines is fake, because everything is staged. It's basically an act, a story. The same like what you would do, or what you would see at a show or in a video game. Not really Call of Duty, because it's based on like real life events that happened back in the day, like World War I, II, Civil War, just some war reenactments in general. But if it's any other shooters and any other games, it's all storyline staged, just like WWE. Scripted stories. The wrestlers don't have any personal grudges against each other, but they're just doing what they're told from a script. But the moves are real. The elbows, the headbutts, the flying headbutts, the body slams, the suplexes, the spine busters, the brain busters, knee drops, like those moves are actually real. And eventually there's gonna become some point in your time when, you know, you put a strain on your body and your body just can't take it much more, or too much of one thing is just gonna mess you up for good. No matter what you do, whether it's basketball or if it's the NFL / football or boxing, mixed martial arts, wrestling, everything you do puts a toll on your body. And it's only a matter of time when you just have to just throw in the towels. And you won't believe it, but you know, there's a lot of grown people that still watch WWE, like in the early 30s to 40s and stuff. And it was grown people that was crying at this dude's his retirement, which was a few nights ago on Raw. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it too, and I was kind of like tearing up a little. I'm not afraid to say, because like if you really like somebody If you're a fan of somebody, just imagine like someone that you idolize so much, someone that you're a fan of, all of a sudden he's dying of something, or he's in a bad spot, like something's gonna affect his career, which caused him to like quit at what he's doing. It's not really a good feeling. Think of it as LeBron James at an early age retiring from basketball due to like a torn ligament in his ACL or his ankle. Someone that you're really a good fan of, like someone that you really idolize, like someone that you look up to, like something bad happens to them, or if they were to die. Like, it's only in human nature to cry over stuff like that, but you won't believe how many Daniel Bryan fans there are. They're ranging from kids to teens to grown men that was crying over this dude. Not to say there's anything wrong with it, because of course, you know, he brought a lot of people into the WWE again. Like, some people that don't like wrestling or just don't give a shit about it, or just stopped watching it and know that it was better back in his prime in the early days. He's the one that got a lot of people, a lot of true WWE fans, a lot of true, you know, real fans to watch the product again and to enjoy it. And now that this dude is retired, like, it's like it may not be the same, but hopefully it will, because with rain there's gonna be a little sunshine, so like some miracle is gonna happen too. There's a lot of wrestlers like him, but this dude was just so unique. If you ever look on YouTube, look at one of his clips, any clip. You'd understand what I'm saying. Even if you just search him up on Wikipedia, like, you will learn more about this dude, like how good he was as a human being, you know, as a wrestler, as a husband as well. It was for his own good anyway. Cause like too much concussions is not really good, like especially at that young age. He did it at the right time. Cause think about it, like see what happened to Muhammad Ali, the best there was and the best there ever will be, greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. This dude was paralyzed from the waist to everywhere. You know, he suffered from too many concussions, like too many blows to the head. Concussions is basically a blow to the head, like it could cause shaking in the body, like violent shaking in the body, and it could stun you, and it's not really good. Like, too much of those affect you later on in life. And these wrestlers they have to go through this every single night. They go out to perform for people or do these matches. Like, these are things they have to face. Like, there's a lot of risk with everything that you do. So like, yeah, Muhammad Ali, man, he's in a wheelchair now. I don't know if he has Parkinson's disease or what, but just know he already retired a long time ago, and he was never the same again after boxing. Sometimes, I don't know, it may be hard to eat, or like every time he opens his mouth he mumbles. It's a lot of slurring his speech and stuff, just due to like too much, you know, that happened in his career, like too much pounds to the head and things. Like, that's why it's good, like, to settle down every now and then, you know when enough is enough. You got no other choice, but Muhammad Ali forever the greatest boxer who have ever lived. Just imagine like someone you really idolize just being in a bad state. You know, eventually too much concussions could lead to like future health problems, like mental health problems. It could make you, I don't know, suicidal, or it could just make you very violent for no reason, or it could make you like, I don't know, a psychopath or a sociopath. Just know that too much things that happen to you, it could eventually make you even more dumber, like as you get older, or like more crazier or mentally ill. That's why, you know, they have the precaution in the WWE stuff. And that's what I like about like the WWE. They actually care about their athletes. You know, they care about their workers, unlike the NFL. NFL, all you have is a helmet to protect you. Like, you know how much brain damage you could suffer a night? You know how much concussions you can gain during a night of playing football? Like, it's very dangerous. And you see, like, the good thing is that, like, he retired before it was too late. So, you know, I think it was best for his own good for him to retire. And, you know, he's been wrestling for over 10 to, like, 17 years now. And he was only 34 when he retired, so you could say he had a decent career. He had a really good career. He entertained millions and stuff across the world, but, you know, it was time for an end. Because his first 5 months of wrestling, his first 5 months, he already suffered from like 3 to 4 concussions. Now imagine his entire career, the rest of his career for 18 years, every night you go out there, you gotta risk yourself from getting a concussion and things. It's not really easy. This can really affect you in the future. So I think it was a smart idea to put his career like before, to put his health before his career, basically, just to know when to like just settle down. But anyway, he's accomplished a lot in his career, so I think, you know, it's good for him to settle down now. You know, enjoy his money that he's worked hard for. You know, let the younger guys take over in WWE. You know, handle his money wisely, maybe start a little business with it. You know, just enjoy yourself, enjoy his money, and, you know, become a father. He already has a wife. This same wife works with WWE as well. She's a diva. If you don't know, her name is Brie Bella. You can look her up. But if it wasn't for wrestling, he probably wouldn't find the queen of his life right now. So now, you know, he has it good. He can just settle down now and watch from the sidelines and just look back at his wonderful career. So that retirement speech, he may have me like crying like a bitch as old as I am, but I'm not really old. I'm completely young. If anybody says like if you're 18, 17 or 19, 20 and you're old, don't believe them, because like for a lot of people, what am I saying? For everybody, for any human being, like 18 to 20 years old is just the beginning of life, which is extremely young. Like you're just about starting adulthood, which means your life is now beginning. It doesn't start at 4, 10, 15. It starts at 18. Going on to 20. That's when life starts. So, like, when you see a lot of fans was crying over it, don't be surprised, because, you know, it's only human nature. If you have art, like, you would tear up over something like that. But, yeah, I wish Bryan the best of luck in his future endeavors, you know. Thanks for like a wonderful career he had here, you know, entertaining people and things. So hopefully, you know, he just settle back and just watch on the sidelines, you know, enjoy his money, just enjoy his life, and just live it up, just enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. That was my review on Daniel Bryan's retirement video. Hopefully I don't get any flags or anything from posting a video that doesn't really relate around my channel, because this is a gaming channel after all. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.
She smiling, stylist, got a nigga weak at knee joints. Whenever I get the chance to hit advance, I'll skip to D point. I hold your hand, guide you through the cosmos, so that God knows that this star with many bars is Mario.